We're in beautiful Marlborough, Massachusetts, just outside Boston. It's game day, and we've got it all, starting right now.
Community College Cougars have won back-to-back.
Welcome back inside the New England Sports Center. I'm Lincoln Jordan. It's the Cougars' first game of the ACHA National Championships, and they're gearing up to take on the Michigan State Spartans in Rink 7 at noon. Speak of the Devil, here are the Spartans warming up in the hallway.
You're playing who, sorry?
Assiniboine.
Oh, how's it going to go?
Hopefully really good.
The top team in the league is the Cougars, but not the ACC Cougars. It's the Sault Ste. Marie Cougars in Pool A. The ACC Cougars are at the top of Pool C. Today, the Cougars face off against the Michigan State Spartans in the first game of Pool C. Tomorrow, they play third-ranked University of Vermont Catamounts. On Saturday, it's second-ranked Adrian College Bulldogs. The Cougars entered the regular season with Simone Turner as points leader and Emily Thompson tied for fifth. In goals, Simone Turner again is top in the league. Now assists, Simone Turner is tied for first and Emily Thompson is second. That brings us up to today. Now let's meet the Cougars who take to the ice for today's game. The starting lineup. Forward number 19, Emily Thompson from St. Rose de Lac. Forward number 14, Simone Turner from Carman. Forward number 10, Aiden Roberts from Winnipeg. On defense, number 12, Lacey Gaffrey from Silver Falls. And defense number 7, Megan Carnegie from Winnipeg. Finally, in goal, number 35, Geneva Penner from Steinbeck is the starter. Backup is number 1, Megan Beswitherick from Austin. Aiden Roberts is a Cougar out to make a difference. She's become one of the stars of the league and a top scorer for the Cougars. Aiden Roberts, originally from Winnipeg, now calls Brandon her home and the Cougars her team.
I started playing hockey when I was 8 years old. Later on, I moved up to high school and I played 1 year at Sturgeon Heights, and then I moved on to Balmoral Hall prep program for 3 years, and then I committed to ACC for the last 3 years. It is my last season of competitive hockey that I kind of plan on. Definitely thought about it. I'm like, I don't even know a version of myself that doesn't play at that level. So it's weird to think about.
Aiden reached out to me the summer before when I signed, and then met through the team, through playing hockey. Aiden and I have become like really good friends last years. We had all our classes last semester, so I got to know her really well. She's very curious about everything. She just likes to learn, honestly, is hardworking.
Let our emotions get in there and let it become more stressful than it actually is. So that's a very good point. You made a very good reflection on that. I kind of oversee 2 programs at Career Trek. One's called CRAVE, which is Career Readiness and Amazing Volunteer Experience, and then one is Get Ready to Work. So what I kind of do is we have mentors that give lessons to the youth. I try and take everything we learn from our workshops at work and apply it to everything in life, like whether it's hockey, school, my future and my career. Whereas opportunities and barriers are external, things you can't control. We were told in high school is that people who pursue like high-level sports, once that's over in your like mid-20s, they have no sense of self and they have no like identity. I didn't want that, and I knew that I couldn't just rely on hockey as my only personality trait. Jeff! Like, I've pursued academics a lot more, so now I feel like I'm more of a student, or with work. You see how it's kind of like, it's not always in my control, and that kind of goes for any type of goal you might have. There's going to be external things that you can't control. Become more of a mentor. Like, when you develop these different things, it helps add more to yourself, so that when things aren't going right with hockey, or you can't use hockey as an opportunity to take you any further, you can use what you learned from it to start new growth paths.
I think that she loves hockey and is very passionate for it, but she also loves her job, loves her friends, and honestly is just a passionate person. Like, she kind of loves everything she does. In college, I found that a lot of my success and growth as a mental hockey player and physical is taking the ego out of it. For a long time, like, hockey was the goal. Like, you work your butt off for so long for something, and I think a lot of youth do that. And eventually I realized, like, if you get too wrapped up in it, you're gonna be too consumed by it, which isn't healthy. So I've kind of taken a step back. Yeah, I'm not just a hockey player. Like, I really care about other things going on in my life, and it's been really interesting to see where my focus has shifted. Right now I'm just more focused on enjoying it, and like I said, continuously trying to keep my ego out of it so that I can just enjoy it for what it is, because it is my last season of competitive hockey.
Aiden would like to thank the school, the hockey program, her teammates, friends, and family for all they've contributed to her growth, not only as a hockey player and student, but as a person as well.
And that's made this last season really special to me too, is because I've been able to use it as kind of an outlet where it's just me and my time and with hockey, and it's something I love.
The Cougars had an amazing season, but of course, that's all in the past. Today is today, a must win. In this pool play, it's one and done. If they lose, they're out. Here's Sydney Houston.
The Cougars arrived at the New England Sports Center in high spirits, feeling ready for Game 1. Good luck today.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Good. Excited to play.
How are we feeling today?
Good. Oh, phenomenal. Ready to go.
As game time comes closer, the women get down to business, starting their rituals.
My back has quite a few knots, so we're just electrocuting them so they stop.
Soon enough, it's outside for warm-up. Although there's nothing really warm about 9-degree weather. A huddle helps to keep in the heat and keep up the unity among these 17 players as they zero in on game time.
Right off the bat, starting right now.
Yeah, positivity on the bench.
Each other up, yeah.
Bring the energy. Let's give it our all.
Biggest support is our
Imagine 5 games away.
Who's the classiest fucking team out here?
Come on, man. Let's go, man. Good job. Come on, let's go.
The game starts hot. The first goal comes in the first 16 seconds. 6 minutes later, tapped in by league's point leader, Cougars captain Simone Turner. And with that, it started an avalanche of goals. total of 10 unanswered goals. One dark moment, Cougar number 3, Elise Belanger, took a hard hit. She had to be helped to the bench and sat out the remainder of the game. That seemed to add even more fuel to the Cougars' fire. They swept Michigan State 10-0. One of those goals came after a Michigan player tripped Simone Turner on a breakaway. That put Turner right in her element, one-on-one against the goalie. She buries the puck and buries Michigan's hopes of winning. Turner scores a total of 6 goals. On the other end of the rink, goalie Geneva Penner keeps Michigan scoreless.
Game number 1, how does it feel to get that under your belt?
It felt awesome, honestly. I was a little nervous going in. I could tell the girls were, but obviously we scored, 15 seconds in, and I knew we were ready.
The Cougars coach couldn't agree more.
I'm very happy with all of them. And our team player went to the whole team because we just didn't give it to one player because they all worked. They all showed up. So they all came. We wanted to have a good start, and they did.
That's a wrap for day 1. As of right now, we're unsure if injured player number 3, Elise Belanger, will suit up in tomorrow's game against the University of Vermont. From rink number 7, I'm Sydney Houston. Back to you, Lincoln.
Thanks, Sydney. A big win for the Cougars. It's an absolutely electric atmosphere here at day 1 of the ACHA National Championships. Family, friends, and spectators alike have been piling in to show their support and enjoy some high-paced competitive hockey. With more on the sounds and sights of today, here's our own Nicole Ruth.
The New England Sports Center is buzzing, and I'm here to talk to people about what the excitement is all about. So what school do you come from?
We are in the Naval Academy. Yeah, United States Naval Academy.
What does this tournament mean to you?
Well, we're just here to win, so. We worked really hard all year. We lost a lot of good seniors last year, so this season's kind of been about proving to ourselves that we're still good without them.
All right, so what team do you play for?
Liberty University. That's in Virginia.
Yes.
That's what I thought you were.
Yeah, we got a lot of family coming in. We got family coming from far and wide. We got family coming from all the way of Western Canada, all the way BC, to family coming from Minnesota. Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Go LU.
Yeah, go Flames.
Go LU.
What would it mean for ACC to win that championships again?
Well, it's an amazing story. As you know, the Cougars won in 2019 as real underdogs in that tournament. So to win another time and then be reigning champs for 5 years is just incredible, right? I mean, it's sort of a once-in-a-lifetime proposition.
Who are you cheering on this week?
I'm cheering on my captain, Brooklyn, of the Indiana Tech women's hockey team.
So what does it mean to have your daughter play in this division?
Well, actually, this is our 5th season, and she's about to graduate, so it's a very special tournament for sure for us because it's her final tournament.
Where are you traveling from today?
Sault Ste. Marie.
So who's your biggest competition today?
That would be Assiniboine, I would think, and hoping the two teams meet up in the final, all-Canadian final.
What's the general vibe you're getting from the whole tournament stadium?
It's a lot of excitement here, so we're just as excited, I think, as every other team to start the tournament. No, go Assiniboine, go Sioux College, let's do it. Team Canada's.
Day 1 is in the books. This brings the Cougars 4 wins away from the Big Kahuna, the Cup of the American Collegiate Hockey Association. We'll be here for you tomorrow. See you soon.